Durag Diaries, yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to your weekly check-in. Make sure when you're checking into the show, you tap the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel already, because if you haven't, you're a fraud. We're on the road to 2K. Show some love. We just hit 1.6, so big up to everyone that's been here for the journey. But as we know, onwards and upwards, we need growth. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Durag Diaries is where you need to be today, tonight. Watch along. Europa League semi-final. Bodo FC. Are Spurs gonna get the job done? Well, I throw some heritage on today because but look, you can see the flags back up behind me. Feeling extra nice. Yeah, got a little bit of extra spice. The Spurs need to do the job. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We need to do the job today. We need to get the business done. It's the last chance, last hope of the year of doing something special, of making this a memorable season for good reasons. Because we already know it's going to be memorable for other things. We already know. We were going to get onto all of that, but finishing 17th, 16th, wherever it's going to be 10th, yeah, is going to be memorable regardless. But let's just see if they can turn it around. Let's see if they've really got the mentality to do something special here. Let's see if they are really hurting like they say. Because I'm sure you guys are aware. I'm sure you guys saw. There was some comments and some quotes and stuff that came out yesterday from a certain James Madison. From a certain James Madison, there's quotes, and he done an interview, and he basically was alluding to the fact that, it's not just the fans that are hurting. It's not just me that's responsible, but we as players are hurting just as much. We as players are hurting just as much. This is what he was doing at 2-0 down, smiling and laughing. It doesn't look like he was hurting as much as us then. It doesn't look like he was hurting as much then. Because please, somebody tell me, 2-0 down, was you guys doing this? Was you guys doing this? Stop the foolishness, James Madison, man. Stop the foolishness. The funniest thing about that interview, was I heard him say specifically, he says, the question was, do you personally feel responsible for what has gone on this season, for how it's played out? He said, well, not personally, no. I feel like we as a collective are responsible. Bro, are you not a man? Are you not a man? A man takes accountable and is accountable for his and his only actions. Doesn't focus on what his teammate was doing. Doesn't go, but you didn't do. But you didn't do. But you didn't. Focus on what you didn't do. If you ask me this question, am I personally responsible for Spurs being shit this season? I say, yeah. If I played for them, I'd be like, yes, I am personally responsible. And I take it personal. I take all the results personal. I'm personally responsible for all the games that my team loses. Because me, the arrogance in my head, I am not doing stay humble, eh? The arrogance in my head is I'm the best player. The best player here. So I should be putting this team on the back and making something happen. And if I can't do that, then I'm not doing good enough. And that's how James Madison should think. That's how top players think. We just saw a Champions League semi-final. The youngest in charge, man like Lamine Yamal himself, say he hasn't been fearful since he was playing the streets of Spain when he was younger. He's not been fearful of anyone. Goes out there, puts on an absolute blinder of performance. 100 games at 17. I don't think people understand how crazy. 100 senior appearances for Barcelona at 17. The kid is generational. So when you're young at 17 and you can have the arrogance, the belief in yourself to put the team on your back and be like, I don't fear this game. He said to Real Madrid, I will keep speaking until I have a reason not to speak. Man won the Euros last year, come back to fucking pre-season and said, treble, maybe? Can we do the treble now? And he's en route to one. That's what you call, you know, having the aura, the essence. James Madison's not got that. Please, people, I'm tired of hearing about James bloody Madison. Look at this. Look at this. Pathetic. And then I'm seeing this morning, you know, I'm going to share my screen. Don't worry. I'm just going to share my screen to make this easier because we can go through this together. We can really go through this together because this is actually like, what is going on at Spurs? Why do we feel the need to do these things? Like, why do we feel the need to do these things? Today. Sorry, let me change the share screen. There we go. Today, wake up this morning, and what do I see? Not stopping now. For one, why is James Madison the start of this? He's barely been doing it. He's not been putting Spurs on his back. Not been turning up in the Europa League games. What are we doing here? James Madison at the start like, I'm him. That's what he be doing in the games. He's on the Odegaard settings, fam. Man got his hairline back and just starting to... You know them way, like, man's going to have to start doing this with my do-rag. Oh shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. The do-rag's in the... You know them way there, like... This is what him and Odegaard do, bruv. Man, I was just sitting there just... The fuck, fam? Pussies. And look. Just so you know I'm not a fraud, there's been no like or retweet from me. Do you want to know what I did say? Do you guys want to know what I said when I saw it? Yeah? You want to know what I saw when I said it? Facts. Allow the PR. Just get the job done for fuck's sake. Yeah? Because I ain't on the glaze thing. I'm not on the glazing thing, fam. I'm really not on the glazing thing. There's too many guys out here that just, they be like, oh, I've got standards. Oh, Spurs, go and do the job. And then when this stuff comes out, they start lapping it up. They start lapping this rubbish up. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see all this dramatic. Look. Man, I'm all doing up. The fuck is that, fam? Oh, aura. The heck is this, bruv? Mom's life, G. Doing up dramatic shit for Bodo Glimt in Europa League is nuts. It's nuts, bro. We're doing this for fucking Norwegian farmers, you know. You know, bro. Big up to J though. Trust me, I've been trying to work this out. Man done a trip to Turkey and the bro. Do you know what it is? Whilst everyone else playing Euros, doing big things, going on holidays, what do you think James Madison was doing? Whilst everyone else was turning up for their country in on the biggest stage of them all, what do you think James Madison was doing? He went to Turkey to get his fucking hairline and teeth. Facts. That finishing mile done is becoming like Robin's cutback. I called the goal as soon as he took on the first man. Yeah, no doubt about that. AW. Him and Saka have got that cutting on lock. But more than anything, it's the whip. It's the whip on that curl, man. It's crazy. But big up to Belgrade Wanderer. You have to beat them convincingly because they can slap anyone at home. I've watched them more than 30 times in the last 5 years. They don't care who the opposition is. They go at you regardless. Yo, loving that top. Yeah, come on, Luke, man. You know what it is. We got to throw it back. I think this is 98. I don't know what year it is. I know it's in the early 90s, but I'm pretty sure it's 98. Might be 95 as well. One of those. I know it was a couple years we had this shirt. Away top. Come on, man. I see Luke has it as well. You know what I mean? You got long sleeve. I got short sleeve. Come on, bro. Star Crow. Big up, Jords. Big up to you, my bro. Yeah, man. It's cold over way. His hairline is still mad. But let's watch this promo together. Let's see how much aura this promo is generating right now. Because to me, man, bro, what is it with these close-ups, fam? Like, I don't want to see my man's eye. These man, they're not Cyclops, cause like, what are we doing? All this like side eye thing, like, yo, what is all this? I honestly, yeah, man. Can't lie though, this celebration, cold. It was cold. The celebration, Dane DS, yeah, done his thing. We got a DS up front, but it's not. He ain't got the aura that Dane does. You know what I mean? But he done his thing. Get Romero out of here, man. Get Romero out of here. One thing I will say is that I was looking at a video the other day when I saw real aura. Yeah, I saw real aura. I had real chills down my spine. Yeah. When I really, you know what? Let me get it up because I know someone retweeted it. Yeah, I saw real chills down my spine. You know, George retweeted. Let's go to George's. I saw him quote it, and I was like, "Yo, this is what you call aura. This is what I like to see. But this is what I need to see before a Spurs night. Yes. Now this is what I need to see before a big game. Yeah. I don't even know if I can play the sound. I don't think I can play the sound because it's yo. Just know that, yeah. If you guys know what I'm talking about, when you come out, let's just keep that there. This is what I need to see today. This is what I need to see today. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium lit up. You see this? Oh shit. Stop. Come on. You see this? If you want to know, go over and see what they done in North London. Hit Reds, yeah. Nothing like this. This is aura. This is setting the motion. This is letting the people know we are going to be serious today. Now, we know what happened this day. It wasn't a good game. But just the atmosphere, the tifo, going out there with the belief that something can get done. Today is really to do. That's what we need to see today. That is what we need to see today. We need to dare is to do to actually take over and be. Spurs need to embrace that saying. Actually dare to do. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it with Spurs is we don't dare shit. No risk. There's no daring at Spurs. Yeah. They're playing truth or dare. They just ask for the truth every time. Pussios. You know them way there. But this Yamal and Esteval bottle will feed generations in the next 10 years. Still yet to see Esteval, but maybe so. It's obviously a Chelsea fan coming up with that stuff. Promo is called Less Cringe Than Them Lot Up the Road. I hear you, Beansy, man, but the only thing is our team shit. I don't know, man. Like, you know what it is, yeah? I got tired of seeing all those promos. I got tired of seeing Spurs do videos before big games just to get smacked and pumped. Don't need to see it. Don't need to hear about it. All I want to see is us go out on. I would actually prefer if Spurs didn't do no tweets. Went and done the game, done the job, and then tweeted off Bears. That's what it should be like on these accounts. Like lineups, it should just be the day of the game. Nothing. Lineups, result. You know them way there. Aura. And then drop all the little pre-match interviews that you were doing. Oh, we said this before the game. He said this before the game. And then it's actually making sense. Because I'm seeing all interviews of, you got Madders sitting out there in the sun. Oh, yeah. So today, yeah, we can still save the season. All this rubbish, and then XXO Ange, sitting there doing all his interviews, talking about how this could be the greatest season for a Spurs fan, how he can become locked in and within Spurs history, the only 4 managers to win a trophy, and all this rubbish. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Leave the PR out. Let's focus on the football. Let's focus on the pitch. Dane Scarlet low-key got mugged off. He bagged and never got a chance after that. He's had a few chances after that, G Spurs, man. He did have a few chances after that because he's pretty sure he got an assist in one of the preceding games, maybe against either Ipswich or Southampton. I'm pretty sure he got an assist in. And he's played like the final 10 minutes of games and stuff, but never really had a proper opportunity. But that's fair, man. He never was going to get a proper opportunity like that. He never was going to, because he come back from loan after a few bad loan spells. And we already have DS19 up top, plus Charleston returned from injury. So it was always going to be dark for him, man. It was always going to be dark for him. But I can't lie, they have cold editors. I remember the Salanki announcement video. That was good. Oh my God. Give me a second, people. Give me a second. Sorry, people. Sorry, like, people just, they don't get the message. I'm live right now talking to the delinquents and the descendants, but they just want to keep ringing my phone. Like, leave me alone. Let's focus on the bigger things that are here. There's bigger fish to fry today. I don't care about any phone calls. I care about Spurs. I care about getting the job done. Yeah, I care about going to Europa League final. But yeah, no, the Salanki announcement video was good. Do you know what it is? Salanki has his. I know. He's the graphic editors or the video graphic people. Yeah, who do Salanki stuff. It's not the ones that do Tottenham stuff. Because I saw the other day he had another cold one. It was the road to Europa League final. But it was on the walkway into King Kai's planet. Cold. I see that. I was like, I need that. I need that with my name on the back. That shit was, in fact, let me see if I can get that. That shit was cold. Yeah. But no, look, free Archie Gray. I'd say that, Baines. Do you think he should stay? Not stay. Do you think he should start tonight? I don't know about that. I've got Benton, Bergval, and Kudu in my middle, but well, I say that it's probably gonna be Madison with the amount of fucking PR he's been involved in. But yeah, this is all this PR, bro. All this PR. I'm literally just way too much talking from the players. Fuck's sake, just get on the pitch and win. No doubt about that, Wilson, man. Just get on the pitch and win. Go out there and just do the business. Man, them like too much speak. Maybe too much speak sometimes. Like, that's just sometimes just get the job done. Go out there. Actions speak louder than words. Don't need to hear you talk. Just go and do the business. But my guy Hyper, big up Durag Diaries. If you want to look, you see Hyper, yeah. He's got that double band next to his name. He's got chain number 1, chain number 2. He's really flexing on some of you guys in the chat. Really flexing. And you know, if you want to be like Hyper, you really want to flex. You want to have the VVS jewels when you step into the chat and have a bit of VIP experience, you know, red carpet walk to the table. If you really want to get that experience, become a member, become a descendant, become a delinquent. Join our memberships now. And it's subscribe, tap join, become part of the cult. You know what I mean? Join us. It's the only thing I have to celebrate this season, please. Like, please. Smash the likes, people. Smash the likes. But Ipswich header won it. Header for Kudu. Yes, that's it, Luke. See, Luke's tapped in. I did think it was Ipswich. I was like, South. dumb or dumber. It was like, which worst team did he do it against? I know we just beat up. They're the only two teams we've really got wins against it like this year, bro. It's dark times. If anyone got mugged, it was a J. He can't even get a sniff off the bench. That is fat, Starcrow. A J hasn't even had a sniff off the bench, bro. Not even a sniff. And he's the one that scored the most impressive goal. He's the one that actually stepped up, done something of significance. Obviously, Mikey Moore's goal was cold as well. Double M sentence, yeah. Really put man in a spliff. But a J just picked it up from nowhere, man, and just made it happen. But did you watch the Bodo Copper documentary? Can't lie, I'm scared of the away leg. Yeah, no, I've always said, man, the away leg's gonna be a horrible one, Beans. Like, bro, they have slapped up Roma, they slapped up Porto, they slapped up Lazio, they've slapped up. I've seen so many teams go away to them and just get dealt with. I'm afraid that we're going to become one of those teams. Like, I genuinely have a fear that Zagreb 2021 is going to be remade this year. Like, I have such a fear. Or 2021? 2021, yeah. Very fearful that Zagreb is going to happen. So I'm just... Look, we need to get through this leg, but even if we get through this leg when it's like a 2-0 lead, I'm going to tell you guys now, hold your horses. Yeah, make sure you got that dog on a leash. You got to pull that shit back, yank it in. Don't start celebrating that win already because it's Spurs. It's Spurs. And we got James Madison leading us. All right, is this the check-in before the checkout of the comp? Nah. This is the check-in before we check back in next week, and then we check ourselves into the final, and then we'll see what I go on. You know what I mean? Please wait while Jords sees if he can get it up. That's crazy. That is mad. Hyper, that is wild. Wild stuff. I don't think he should start, but how he's getting no minutes is a violation. He did start against Liverpool, though, man. And to be honest, I think obviously it's one of the worst teams to start him against because they've got some of the hardest opposition, the best midfield in the league, or one of them. And it was never going to be a good team for him to play and actually learn against, especially to pick up that number 6 role. But like it's tough to give him minutes right now. We already have players that are more experienced, players that will perform better than him in that position, and we don't really have games to just allow players to learn. I get in the Premier League, we don't have much to play for, so probably against West Ham on the weekend and so on, we can play him in those games. But playing Archie Gray in a game tonight, or starting him, or even giving him minutes just to be like pity minutes, like it's pointless. We have to be extremely serious about everyone we play. We have to make sure that everyone involved is up to scratch, ready, can play a full 90 minutes. Because I see Jose says, I wouldn't start Kudu today. If Kudu's not ready to start, because I'm not really too sure if he is, he shouldn't start. Now, off the back of previous performances, don't think that he has actually played. Don't actually think that Kulu's played well, but Madison's played shit. Madison's played absolutely shit. So I don't need to see this guy. I don't need to see this guy. Yeah. I don't need to see this guy. Please. Like, again, do we need a reminder? Do I need to take away the overlay just so you guys can see the score? Oh, wait, we could do it like that. Yeah. 2-0. Laughing. That's the mentality of certain players of this club. That's the mentality of the vice captain of this club. Laughing when we're losing. But Jesus, tonight are you going to be on Madison hate watch or what? I might be. Just keep Madison away from that 11, man. I swear down, like, bro. Like, bro, just keep Madison away, man. It'll be best for me, best for you guys. Gonna be best for Spurs. Keep Madison away. because I don't need to see Madison anywhere in the team. He's just not good enough. Man up, big up to him, big up Primerni, Fanusek, Ronaldo. Man said, check a Jai Premier League 2 stats. Leave it. All right, let's see. Jai Tottenham stats. Let's check it right now. The Mola Jai. Don't worry, we're checking it right now because we need to fact check in case Luke's trying to cook my boy. He's trying to cook my boy. So 18 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist. I mean, yeah, he's not pulling up any trees over there. But 1 appearance, 1 goal in Europa League, 100% score ratio. You know what I mean? EFL trophy, 3 appearances, 1 goal. I suppose, innit? Yeah, he's not pulling up any trees in the Premier League 2. He's played quite a bit of minutes as well. So I think right now, though, he is playing in a bad team. That under 21s team that we have this season is not a good team because a lot of the players got sent out on loan and some of our best players were in the year below. From what I've seen and what I've looked at, the under 17s and the under 18s are more talented than the under 21s at the moment. So you can't necessarily blame him. For that. But Matters turned up versus Frankfurt, both legs. Don't really know about that, Jose. I don't really know about that. I think he had a decent leg in the second one, but he didn't turn up in both legs. Tiki Taka Bodo, yeah, man, they play some good football. Man, like Yasser TV, hope you're well. I've been seeing the consistency on the channel, man. Keep the clips rolling, keep the content coming, man. It's good to see. But for this game, it would only be right if we do what I tend to do. Lineup builder time. We're gonna do a lineup builder. I think it's only right that we actually talk about the game with a lineup ahead of us. What I would look to do, how I'd like for this Spurs team to set out, what changes, what formation, what team is needed to get the job done today. Obviously, we saw a few changes over the last couple of games. There's been some heavy rotations. But today, I expect to go back to full strength, and I expect to lean on some of our players here. Let me just share my screen and we'll go through a lineup and do a proper preview now. So just on the team news side of things, we have Son confirmed out. Son has not trained with the first team. So he's been confirmed out. Jagusin obviously still out. And then Kinski, Werner, Forster, and Regulon are ineligible. So those are the players that will not be involved in today's game. Bodo Glimt have they have 2 suspensions, 3 injuries. Now, so they're going to be missing quite a lot of players for this game. They're not in the best position leading into it, and they've not got their first team. We are going to look to take advantage of that, and I would hope that we can look to pick up on them missing these key players because, look, we need to be honest, Spurs are not in the best place right now. And when I mean it, I mean any advantage we can get, I'll snatch out of your hands. Like, give me that. I'm going to take that one. But Bodo, they're missing Patrick Bergman. That's one of the players that's going to be a huge loss for them. Danish international problem. He's a problem within that midfield. But they're coming to our ground. They're coming to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And as I said there before, we need a tifo. We need the atmosphere to be ramping tonight. We need the Spurs fans to gather and really show people what it means to play in a semi-final. We saw what happened over on the other side of North London this week. They got absolutely pummeled and embarrassed. They got embarrassed at their home ground. We can't afford for that to happen this week. So, in goal, it's only right. We start with the man himself, Big Vic, Vicario. He's going to start. He'll be my first name on the team sheet, no doubt about that. Now, he has had a few shaky games leading into this. Do I think that that's going to impact today? No. I do feel like maybe he's just been a bit up and down, but in this game, I expect him to have a good one. I need him to have a good one. Vicario needs to be a bit better with the ball at his feet, be a bit more sure with the passes that he makes. Stop trying to do these little dinks into the middle of the field and just throw it long sometimes. Just gear up the pitch, because far too often we dink it into the middle, we lose the ball, turn possession around, and teams like Liverpool have managed to kill us. We don't need this today. We need the complete opposite of this. So make sure head is screwed on and we're in the right place. Vicario at the back. Now, right back, again, I generally would go Jed Spence. But I think that he probably needs to be saved for that second leg. And we're going to be a lot more defensive. This leg, we need attacking players. We need players that are going to be bombing down the line, putting cross into the box. We saw last game, it was the crosses that eventually saved us. Yeah. 48 crosses into the box. 48 crosses into the box until we scored. Richarlison with that header. Yeah. We need to, and that was against Nottingham Forest, sorry, not last game, but Nottingham Forest. We need to hit the similar tactic today and just keep hitting. Just keep hitting that box. Master Salanki, I'm bugging out. You need to keep hitting that box with the crosses. Keep penetrating that line. Pedro Porro at right back for me. In the centre. Now, he started the last Europa League game and was a pretty good performance. Missed the game against Liverpool. So I'm just going to put him in there because he's definitely going to start. But I would have went with Danso. Personally. But Romero's going to start. I think it's very clear Romero's going to start. And it's going to be Van der Ven with the players that were rested. I don't even think this is a question. Romero, Van der Ven at the back line. Left back, again, he's been rested as of recently. But he is our only left back and he is the guy to start that position for me. Destiny Udogie. Now, this is probably, it's the back line that we're going to have to deploy for this competition. It's not the best back line. It's not the most defensive, secure back line, but it's a back line that has some good balance in the sense that we've got two attacking fullbacks. No, it's not balance. There's no balance. I'm not going to lie. I tried to act like, no, there's no balance. All of our players are good going forward. None of them are good at defending, barring Van der Ven. Udogie's a decent defender. These two are just, yeah, let's just move on from those. Let's move on. In the midfield, there's only one man you got to start in that left 8 role, and it's the guy that just signed a new contract. Forgot to mention this already, people, but if you have not seen, Lucas Bergvall has been tied down to a new contract for another 6 years. He will be a Spurs player until 2031 if he stays till the end of his deal. We've secured him down after a very, very good first season in the Spurs shirt, securing himself as a starter at just 18 years old, one of our best and most consistent performers in the midfield. He's an 8 that can play in the 6, that can play in the 10, box to box, but also very elegant and technical in the way that he plays. Good at carrying the ball, but also great passer. For me, is our most all-round player in the midfield at this moment in time. We do have another man that I would like to start next to him, and hopefully, his Omnitrix is working today. Man like Bentancur himself, I need a big game from him. We need a big game from Bentancur today, man. We need to make sure, for one, that neither of these two players get suspended for the final, or the second leg, sorry. But also, Bentancur needs to sweep up today. Street sweeper settings, get the dustpan and brush, and just take care of the ball. That's all I need. Just take care of the ball. Keep the ball moving, but don't be taking too many risks. Just keep it moving at times. When you want to pump it through the middle, sometimes just go sideways. Just pause, take the pressure off. Sometimes when you want to attack, just rein it in a little bit. You got to take time with it. Now, in this role, you guys heard me spoke about his name so much, you would know that I'm definitely not going to start him. Definitely not starting that fraud, James Madison. So we have to go with the other man himself, Dejan Kulusevski. Yeah? DK. Yeah? Man like Donkey Kong himself. That's who I need in the midfield. Kulusevski, Bergvall, Bentancur. Yeah, the KBB. That's what we need in midfield. This is already looking a bit good. This is already looking good. And then up top, I'm loading it up with melanin. That's all I'm going to say. Recently, I said when he joined, he wasn't going to pull up any trees, but he's been playing some good football recently. He's been getting on the ball, causing problems down that left-hand side, tricky, in and out. Hasn't been, again, the last goal he scored was a bit embarrassing, but we don't have Son. So he's our guy that's most effective in this position at this moment in time. We have to start him. Gonna go with Matisse Tell. Gonna have to go with Matisse Tell. For me, been our most effective player off the left when we haven't seen the guy that's off the right. But this guy, he was key in that second leg against AZ Alkmaar. He's going to be a key again today. Odo bang, Odo Burt. He is here for the left-hand side, for the right-hand side for me. Now, up top is where there are some questions. Because we obviously seen Richie start the other day. Some people were impressed with Richie's performance. Some wasn't. Salanki then came back into the game after that. Scored a header of himself. Didn't really have much outside of that. I'm going to go with the guy that actually has all-round game, proven quality. You know what to expect of him. And he's got the hold-up play to down. Yeah, hold it down with him. It's got to be DS19 himself. It's got to be DS19 himself. Now, let me know what you guys think of this lineup. Let me know what you guys think of this team. Vicario in goal. Pedro Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Anudogi at the back. Bergvall, Bentancur, Kulusevski in the middle of the gaff. And then we got Odobert, Salanki, and Tell up top for the danger, for the shots to get the job done. I think that this is a team that's more than equipped to win this game. This is a team that should get the job done. And I'd be fuming. Be absolutely fuming if we don't. One thing I will say is, watch along. We will be there. Yeah, we are going to be there tonight. It is watch along settings. You know what vibe it is. You know what time. Oh, the Durag is already on. So you already know my thoughts. Yeah, Spurs are going to win. Spurs are going to win. We're going to get the job done. And then we move on into that second leg. We move on into the second leg where it really gets cracking, where we really start to potentially have some issues, like people have already highlighted in the chat today. But, look, people, this has been a short in and out stream. Just wanted to come with you guys. Make sure you had the check-in. Make sure you guys were up to date with all the team news, up to date with what team we need to see tonight, as well as an update on my Madison hate campaign, which some people say I'm doing. I'm joking. I'm definitely not doing a hate campaign. I'm just doing a fact campaign. But make sure you smash the likes if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're on the road to 2K and we ain't too far. We will be back tonight. Tonight, 7:30. We are back. Live watch along. Europa League. Even if you're not going to be there for the watch along, make sure you come say hi, come check in. You know, give me your score predictions in the chat. All of that business before the game. I am going to be on We Are Tottenham TV beforehand, so you can join me over there for some pre-match build-up. And also keep a lookout for Soccer PM podcast, which is also going to be released today on my channel, Halftime Hooks' channel, and Fam Zone TV. But big up to everyone that's been inside. Big up to all the people that's still here. If you want to become a member, it's next to the subscribe button. Tap join, become a member, show some love. Gonna send you guys over to the boy Hooks. So make sure you tap a little DRD raid in the chat and let him know you come over from the stream. Peace, people.